Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. Welcome back to another video. This week's been a bit slow, I'm not gonna lie. So I've just been taking it easy, smashing through day-to-day work. 2 projects on at the moment, which is good, but I'm also just kind of trying to take it easy at the moment. I have a bit of a problem, and it's switching off. My downtime isn't really my downtime, I'm finding. The only way I truly switch my brain off is by doing things like cleaning, because I don't have to think about anything and I kind of just concentrate on what I'm doing, which is weird. Like the small and mundane things actually help me slow down and kind of help me switch off. I can't remember where I heard this, but when you're having a really difficult time and you don't feel like doing anything, like making your bed is the best thing you can do. If that's the only thing you do at the start of the day, it can weirdly really help. It's that thing of like one small thing at a time can help you get back to doing everything and, you know, making time for everything. And it's a habit I've got into every single day. Without fail, I'll always make my bed. Doesn't matter if I'm at home or staying somewhere else or at a hotel, I always make my bed. So it becomes a routine, and even when I have difficult days or I'm struggling to get work done and things, I know I've done the bare minimum at least. And then, you know, things like making coffee become a routine as well, and you take the time to do the small things, and it can end up having a massive impact on your day and how you go about everything else. At the moment, I have so many projects and ideas. I mean, I always do, I've always been like this, but for whatever reason, I'm stuck. And it's not the usual procrastination, it's full on Han Solo and Carbonite, stuck, frozen. Like I've got my React Native app, I've got Solo Studio that I've put so much time into, and a few other ideas I've been playing about with. But even my 9 to 5, I'm like forcing myself to get going to start the projects, but I just can't. There's so many things I want to do, but I just can't, and it's not out of not wanting to. It's kind of like this decision paralysis in a way. At the moment, I've kind of been like just trying to enjoy my downtime, but even when I have my downtime, I can't stop my brain from going a million miles an hour and feeling like a failure for not doing anything, and it's kind of like a vicious circle with these things. At the moment, if I force myself to switch off and just play a video game at the moment, I feel bad for wasting time, which is wild. Like, I don't know, I've always been like this, and I know like social media and things don't help, but I'm not on them all the time, and I try not to compare myself to other people, but yeah, it's hard to switch off. Like, I'll be having conversations with people, and sometimes it'll be like I'm in another planet, I'm just somewhere else, and I feel terrible about it, but I'm just 100 miles an hour all the time, and I'm on the quest to quiet my brain and switch off, and it be okay. And yeah, I think like getting outside, going to grab a coffee and just sit with no screens or anything's good, or I can sit and write all my mental ideas out in my notebook and kind of journal, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because I know there'll be other people that have the same kind of thing, but it's just navigating that downtime and trying to make it so that you don't feel bad for having time off. But yeah, it's a tough one because I know there's so many things that I want to do, but I have this weird stuck feeling. And I don't know if it's like I'm overthinking things or struggling to see ideas through because I don't think they're good, or I'm second guessing or whatever, but yeah, I thought I'd share it because there's bound to be other people that are going through this as well, and I would love to know if you've hit the same thing, how you deal with it and how you get through it. I know it's something that I've always struggled with, but yeah, this video is going to be a bit of a slower one. Chilling, just trying to figure out as I go. I've not got many updates to share. I think I'm going to pause all of my projects, but I'll still be coding. I'll still be doing like, I'm learning a lot at the moment. I'm kind of going back to basics and building smaller things just to test my knowledge, and I'm actually doing leak code and stuff again to try and just get my brain back to where it should be, I think, because there's a lot of stuff I do in my day-to-day, then it's just like, it's fairly simple, I guess, so it's good to challenge myself. But yeah, that may have been a bit of a rant, but that's just where I'm at currently, and I thought I'd share it because I'm surely not the only one. I'll catch you in a bit. So I ended up working late last night and not putting too much extra thought into what I was saying yesterday. But then I had a pretty rubbish sleep and woke up at 5 a.m. and had this burst of energy, I guess, to make a plan. I work from home 90% of the time, and I'm going to try and jazz things up and stick to a bit of a plan. So here we go. Cue jazzy music. Oh, that was a silent cue. Okay, so step one is movement. I need to move every hour, get those creative juices, sanity boosting juice, get the old blood pumping, whether that's walking, press ups, squats, stretching, I don't know, headstands, whatever it is. Anything to get me moving, because health is wealth and sitting down all day didn't help anyone at all. So I need to move more, not just in my gym or exercise session. Step two is hit the books. Less tech time, more learning time. I need to up my learning as I have been slacking recently, so I need to get back onto data structures and algorithms, systems design and architecture, and just continue to learn things again, I guess, even outside of tech. I've actually got like 5 books on the go at the moment, one of them being The Power of Geography, which is a really interesting book, and I know nothing about geography, so I'm gonna start factoring in more time for learning new things and upping the mental game, less scrolling and watching YouTube. I'll still be making stuff. Okay, so step number 3 is plan. And having a plan as a part of your plan is kind of stupid, but I mean, plan a routine. I'm always coming up with ideas and things to do, but often fall short because I'm terrible at consistency and routine with these things, especially when they're outside of the 9 to 5. So I need to create a bit of a step-by-step within this plan to improve my routine. I need to create a routine that allows me to come up with new ideas, but stick to the ones I'm currently doing, as well as just make sure I'm getting all my work done at the same time. At the moment, I'm getting all my work done, but all of the other things are kind of falling by the wayside. For new ideas, I'm going to pinch Noah Kagan's... Is that his name? Noah Kagan. For new ideas, I'm going to pinch Noah Kagan's 48-hour validation rule from $1 Million Weekend, which is a really interesting book. It's where you have 48 hours to find 3 paying customers, and that is money in the bank. However, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, not just go for money, because if it's just a little idea that I have, it's going to be getting feedback from people and kind of validation in that regard to see if it's something that other people would enjoy. Otherwise, it's just me, and that's fine as well. I really think getting feedback from other people will also help me create a bit more validation for my ideas and stuff, which is always important. And I don't really want to take money from people if it's just a fun little idea I have, because that's just stupid and it just, again, stresses, which leads me on to my next point. Okay, so step number 4 is learn to let go. And this is kind of a combination of things. One of them is, believe it or not, I need to practice more mindfulness. And that kind of means different things to different people. But for me, it's more about just learning to chill out and let go, overthinking too much, trying to do too many things, burn myself out. I simply just need to chill out. So I'm going to be factoring in mandatory chill out time and just try and get through it, I guess. Yeah, and I guess I need to let go of things that aren't benefiting me and just remove the pressure of these things from my own brain. I'll probably just stop lying on the floor. I guess this counts as mindfulness in a way. But now the final point. Okay, so the final one and the big one, number 5 of my 5-step action plan. It's do things for the love of it. This is a big step for me, as it means I'll be doing things for the love of it rather than any other reason, be it financial or work. It's a funny one because I think it's often overlooked. We do things for a million different reasons, but often it's not just because we love them or we're passionate about them, and I think we lose track of this. If you think about it, most of us do a 9 to 5 because we need the money, not because we love it. Some people do, and that's great, and I'm stoked for you. And if that's you, let me know what you do. I want to hear. One thing I think I'm going to focus on is doing more videos, because I love making videos, from filming to editing to like the creativity of it. Even just to look back on it as like a digital journal. Someone said this to me recently, and it's like such a good point. Even if, only mum and dad watch this. Shout out mum and dad. But this also means I'm going to take away external and internal pressures and just do things for the sake of it because I like doing it. And, you know, like, stop doing things for the potential of what they could be. So it doesn't have to be the next big SaaS product or like an app with 1 million downloads. Do things because I love doing them and I like building, and the money and all of that other stuff will come. It does, it happens down the line. I think a lot of the ideas I've had and things that I've done kind of come from that idea rather than doing it for why I want to do it. And this doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing this stuff and indie hacking and continuing on my startup journey, because fundamentally that is what I love doing, and I love running my own business, which I've done for a few years now in freelancing. But it just means that I'm going to prioritize and shift my focus to other things that I really love doing, and I think documenting that process is going to be really fun. So yeah, overall I'm going to focus about things that I'm passionate about and stay true to myself, and I'll just keep building the things that I love. I think sometimes we lose track of what's important, and I think I have, in a way, and I've been doing things for the wrong reasons. So that's the plan. Now I've just got to put it into action, which is easier said than done, I guess. I have some plans for Solo Studio and Spots, which I'm going to talk about next week because I've got a few things to set up. But if you've been following along that journey, I'll update it then. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Drop me a comment and let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're building and how you're doing, because it's interesting. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.